What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Engine Room Podcast. I'm Teo.
I'm Grant.
And we're starting to get a new setup. So, we've got some nice pontoon furniture. I kind of had the idea, and I was like,
Berkshire.
like, how good would it be to be in a podcast talking about boats, and we're sitting in a pontoon?
We're basically sitting in a boat.
So these were damaged, so doesn't matter, it's never going back in a boat. But it's kind of nice, like we've got all the storage you could dream of. There's storage under the deck.
Fucking storage?
Down below there's storage.
This is legit, dude.
We have cup holders over there, we could put speakers in this. So down here isn't our permanent location. These need to go up there, we just need to figure out how to get them up there because they're kind of heavy. And then we'll decorate and make it pretty and get some lighting set up. But for now...
Dude, we can spread out. I should probably kind of put my stuff away, but...
This is how I'm rocking.
Oh, my keys fell in the hole.
Oh, that's probably not good.
Yeah, it's all wet in there. Nah, they're not too bad. But, you know, we can lay out.
Yeah. So we're back. I've got a bunch of flies in here, so that's going to be fun. But we're in the second episode of our podcast. We're still figuring stuff out. If you guys are new, we mainly talk about boating, but we do get into some other stuff, and you guys get a behind the scenes into what ST Marine is and what it does. It seems like they liked the last episode.
Had a lot of comments, had a lot of people. The guy from Sweden, he watched episode 0, he watched episode 1. He enjoyed both of them.
And he explained how he saw it. So if you have it in a playlist, they can see it.
Right.
That's how he saw it.
Yeah.
So I did get a comment just actually today, and this is the question that we'll start with. So I'll put it up on the screen. Ramirez TX says, let's go. Let's talk about outboard preferences. I found you from the Johnson 70 horse vids. I have a Merc and Johnson's from 9.8 to 150. Currently working on my 88 special while listening to the pod. That is exactly what I dreamed of. So shout out to you, big dog. Let's talk about outboard preferences. Do you have any outboard preferences?
I'll be honest, I don't know any specifics of outboards. I know you specifically are a big fan of Evinrude's.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was raised on, Evinrude's. The newer ones kind of had some issues, and the G2s were kind of hell to work on. Even down to things as simple as like dropping a lower unit on like an Evinrude compared to a Merc or a Yamaha. The Mercuries and Yamahas have the spline shaft for the gear selector. So forward, neutral, and then reverse. Versus an Evinrude, you have the shift rod that goes all the way up to the power head. And you have to take a bolt out of it. And then you have to slide it all the way down the shaft. And getting them in can be a bitch. But like anything, the more you do it, the better you get. But in terms of outboards, what do we have? We have Mercury, Yamaha... Honda, Suzuki, Evinrude, which isn't around anymore.
Did you say Johnson?
I'm Evinrude Johnson.
Oh, is it the same company?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy's a bonehead.
I kind of thought that they were the same company, but I figured I'd just throw it out there. Because I know some engines, is there a difference in engines whether it's, say, Johnson versus Evinrude?
No.
It's just same
branding.
Okay.
Yeah, but out of those outboards, the most common ones that we definitely 100% see around here, Yamaha and Mercury, those are definitely kind of the number one outboards that you see out there on the water. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't have an issue with the Mercs. The Mercs make a cool product.
Right.
The Yamahas are known for their reliability. Everyone says that the Yamahas don't break. Servicing them's easy. I mean, the Yamahas are definitely up there. Mercs, they've gotten better. Everything is so serviceable on them. The only thing I don't like is now they have those FSM, which is the fuel separator module. So essentially, they have a low-pressure fuel pump that sucks fuel out of the tank and pumps it into this module. And inside the module, there's a low-pressure fuel pump and a high-pressure fuel pump. And they basically sit in fuel. So it's just a big fuel bowl that both pumps suck out of.
Right.
They put them below the exhaust pretty much at waterline or like just below waterline. So if you guys, like if you lose a fuel pump out on the water, you have to take off those side skirts. And then if you trim it up, you can get it out of the water to do it. But like most of what ST Marine does is out on the lake.
Yeah.
And literally, like, sometimes it really sucks. And you really shouldn't do it out on the lake because you're going to leak some fuel out. You've got your main fuel feed at the bottom from the fuel filter, and then you have your high pressure outlet to the fuel rail, and then they're water cooled through the middle. To me, that's not a good setup. I don't like anything that sits underwater, especially in salt. But also, everything in there is just O-ring together. So if you take it apart, it's such a pain in the ass to get back together. But also, like, I mean, it's a good product. They work. They use them in salt water. Everybody knows what a Merc is. A lot of people use them. But Yamahas, I personally don't have as much experience with the Yamahas. But I mean, everyone that has one says how reliable they are, and then servicing them is nice and easy.
Yeah, you see those Suzukis all the time at like the boat shows. Like
Yeah.
the one in Milwaukee.
And Suzuki's and Honda, I think, are great fishing motors for maybe not like a tournament guy, but they're quiet, they're fuel efficient. And for the old guy that's going to be out there fishing, he just wants a quiet motor to get him from point A to point B. I think that's going to be good. But then you start dealing with, to me, the Hondas are designed like shit.
Japanese engineering.
But like even, like I'm trying to think of some of the smaller ones. They have the intake manifold going over the carburetors, which just like sucked. And then even the Yamahas, they have the intake manifold going over the VSD, the vapor separator tank. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just an extra step to get at it when you could put it somewhere else, but they keep the power heads kind of small, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, the Hondas and Suzukis, nice and quiet. Yamahas, I love when they have like triples, and you get that ooh. And then Merc's obviously great.
Dude, mosquitoes in here are going to be a problem.
Yeah, there's definitely quite a few flies in here.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't pick it up on the mics. We got the noise cancellation on, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
One thing I never really understood with like 25 horses, like the outboards, is they're so fucking small.
Yeah.
What are they only like 2 cylinders?
2 cylinders. The smaller ones you can get, most of them are 2 cylinders, but you can get a 1-cylinder outboard. But yeah, the little 2-cylinder 2-strokes. Well, I mean, they make them in the 4-strokes now, but back in the day, the 2-strokes were the shit. They're just loud and angry and yeah, I mean, that's what I started on.
You sound like a bumblebee going across the lake.
I had my 20 horse with a 2-cylinder, and that thing was sweet. I mean, we had that on a 14-footer, and we get like 22, 23 miles an hour with 2 people.
Yeah.
And that boat was built out. Yeah, but those are good motors. A lot of the little 4-strokes out there now. Got to change the oil on them. Nobody wants to mix oil in the fuel anymore. Oh, the EPA. So what's new in the shop this week? We've got...
The Maxim is still here. I thought he was supposed to pick that up. What happened to him?
He was, but he ended up keeping it for a buff, so we started buffing the top cap on that one. We've got a boat that's getting an engine, so it's first week of September. We're starting to get calls for winterizes, shrink wraps. I just ordered my first roll of shrink wrap, so that hurt a little bit. And I also put in an order for the engine for that boat today, so that'll be here tomorrow. So I need to sign for that. I'm going to try doing that on Sunday.
Oh yeah, that was in your most recent video.
Mm-hmm.
The
I'm going to try and one day it. So pulling the engine, stripping it, swapping blocks, putting it back together, and running it all in one day.
Right.
If I could do that, that would be goated.
I bet the guy in the Supra would be jealous.
Yeah, that one needs to be cleaned up. I got both jet skis are out of here. We finished building the gantry, which I don't know if you saw that yet, but it's on wheels now.
I didn't see it, but I saw the flags that were hanging from it.
So it's on wheels now, and then I welded some supports in, and now it's a hell of a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
So
Just having wheels on that thing so we can just move it anywhere we want. Could you fit your boat under there?
I could, but like I thought about like using it to get the T-top out, but
There's not enough. I don't
there's
think
not
enough
enough
pull
lift.
on there.
But what I did to hang the gantry, I threw a rope around the I-beam that's in the ceiling, and because of that, I could pull the chain all the way up there.
You're about to get a mosquito bite on your forehead.
I had a suggestion saying like take pictures of what I'm talking about and put it in the video. So
Oh, okay.
So if I threw the rope through the center of the I-beam, then pulled the chain over, then hook the winch to that, and that's how I lifted it. If we did decide to pull the T-top over the winter to like finish buffing the console or doing the deck, whatever,
That's probably the easiest way to
I
do
could
it.
definitely make a bridle, lift it, and then just pull the boat out. But then I have to get rid of the wiring that's coming down, but I think I only have the 2 things wired in. Which, more exciting news, I'm going fishing on Saturday.
What are you fishing for?
Going for salmon. I'm going out on Lake Michigan.
Oh, they're spawning now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard good things that the fish are in. We're going to take Tidy and then one of my buddies, Teresa's boyfriend.
Okay.
And we're going to go out, troll. I'm going to run 4 rods, 2 out the back, 2 off the sides of the T-top, flicker shad, deep divers. And I'm having salmon for dinner. I don't even like salmon like that.
I love salmon. You don't like salmon like that?
To me, salmon is like, well, I know how they farm them. And I've seen the videos of them like decaying in the nets and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like that Costco salmon. Which is like wild caught salmon, but they're just floating in the middle of the fucking ocean in a net, decaying. And all the worms and shit coming out of them.
I've never seen any of those videos.
Yeah, all wormy.
Maybe they don't use those fish.
No, they use them.
You're taking that one out?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna kayak it.
Well, I don't know if you had another boat lined up.
To go fishing on? Yeah, I'm gonna take my customer's Malibu to go get a troll for salmon.
Where is your trolling motor?
I don't have that one anymore. So I'm just gonna use a motor.
Did you? Oh, okay. Did you sell that one?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So the boat at idle, it should be moving at like 1.4, which I just did it on my phone. I need to put the Garmin in tomorrow, so then I can actually see what trolling at like 1.4 should work. We've caught them like that before.
What does trolling really do? It's like you got the
Trolling
rods.
or a trolling motor?
Like while you're trolling.
Yeah. You're just dragging a lure. And
So
most of the
it's
time they have a bill on the front, so they dive down and they
Right.
stay down. And the lure literally just shakes back and forth. And it's better because you can cover a lot more water. But I mean, I'm using fuel the whole time, which at idle, that E-Tech just sips on fuel.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, troll around, you cover a bunch of water. We're pretty much going to go to where the river starts from like the kind of marina area. Troll up the river, come back out, and then I don't think we're going to go off because they're coming up river. But I am excited.
What river are you going on?
Can't give away my spots.
Okay. Well, you can also just say it and then bleep it out.
But I do think that I'm going to film that because I'll probably film like another Project Boat episode, putting the Garmin in, doing some of the wiring. I might set up the RGBs and stuff.
You should. You know what you should also set up? The fuel reader.
Yeah, I kind of need that. Yeah, I just don't know how to get to it because the mistake that I made, I didn't mark where the fuel sender was on the fuel tank, like in the deck.
Right.
So I marked where the fuel pickup is. We have a little hatch there that's hidden. God, I have even more to tell you. Keep that in mind,
Okay.
Teo. I'm talking to myself. We marked where the fuel pickup is, and we drilled that out so we could hook up the fuel line. That's
Right.
good. But I never marked where the sender is. So it's way up in the front of the tank, which I'm pretty sure is just in front of the center console.
It's the center console definitely isn't long enough to reach the front of it. So I'd say you got
It's
maybe
towards the front, but it might be directly under. If it was under the console, that's fine. But I don't know how to find it. Unless I go from...
we do have a hole under the console.
If I go from there and like mark it with a fish tape, how long it is, and then transfer it up to the top,
Yeah.
it should get me close enough. But then I got to run some wiring down under, which that should be fine. But I'm excited to have a Garmin in there. So I have the screen for mapping, and then I want to wire in the RGBs and stuff.
So how are you gonna put that Garmin in? Is your plan to put it cut
It's
out?
going to
a
be
thing?
flush mounted, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll sit flat on that. And I'm going to do it kind of in the middle because that's a 9-inch. So if I do go up to the 15 like I want, then at least it's just a bigger cutout.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of movable. But I'm so excited to put that thing on Lake Michigan, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're still using it. I mean, Labor Day, we went out. I took off that Sunday before my birthday, and we went out. Oh, you were there.
I was there. Even that Labor Day was pretty cold.
Yeah.
We went out.
Well, I mean, in the sun, midday, it was fine. It was hot.
But like when we woke up, it was like run around 64 degrees.
Yeah. This morning when I left, it was 48.
Yeah. It
It was
was.
cold, dude.
I woke up, got out of my bed. I have my windows open in my room. I stood up. I'm like, holy shit! It is freezing in my room.
Yeah, but I mean, cold weather, starting to get the phone calls for the winterizers. I got another storage spot today. But boy, do I have a story for you.
How many boats do we got in there? I don't remember if you answered this. I know I texted you,
No.
but you may have just ignored it.
Yeah, I don't have permanent. I haven't written it out yet, which I need to make on a spreadsheet
Okay.
to make sure I don't overfill it.
Overfill it, and you also want to remember every customer
Yeah.
because you can just leave someone off. They're like,
Yeah, storage agreements and shit.
where'd my boat go? Or why didn't you take it?
Yeah, but I took a phone call today. Random phone call, random number, didn't have it in from Virginia. Picked up, and essentially he was like, hey.
Is this what you wanted to tell me? Is this
Yes.
Okay.
So he was like, hey, this is going to sound weird, but I just looked up boat repair on the internet, on YouTube, and I found you. So do you have a company repairing boats? And I was like, hell yeah. And thinking that he was just going to be like a service customer or something.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I have these two porter bracket. They're essentially jack plates, but they're brackets. So the back of the center consoles all have brackets like on the nicer ones down in Florida.
Right.
And essentially it offsets the motor so you can get it higher up. You can run in skinnier water. There's a bunch of benefits to it, and it makes your boat longer, which is nice. Well, these are really nice, like $5,000 a piece. And they're just the jack plate, but they're hydraulic, so you can lift them up and down and on top of your trim and all that, so you can adjust it to figure out where you want it. They're really nice products.
Right.
He said he has two of them that he wants to give me. He just wants to make sure that they go to a good place, and then that's it. He just wants me to pay for shipping. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fucking weird. Flippin' weird. Jody. That's kind of flippin' weird.
Is this better, Jody? I have my hair out of my face.
Yeah, but I mean, after talking with him a while, I made sure he's a real guy. And yeah, he said that we could work it out to where he'll get quotes for shipping, ship it, and then have payment on delivery.
Okay.
So he sent me pictures of it, but when he sent the pictures, there's a whole lot more than just that. So you're going to like this. I haven't told you this yet.
Right.
Not only are we getting the twin brackets, so for my twin outboards, we'll have two of them.
Right.
On top of that, he's got a leaning post in there.
Oh, no.
A really nice leaning post.
Did he say that he'd include that?
Yeah, because he sent the pictures and then he called me after and we just talked about it, and he's sending that, the leaning post, rocket tubes. So the leaning post has rod holders in the back of it.
Right.
He's got these extensions which go in existing rocket tubes, and then they have a bunch more in them. Granted, I don't fish like that anymore, but it's really cool to have.
Yeah.
But like, how cool is that? Now we have the leaning post, so we don't have to make one.
We wanted to make one so bad because
Which we might still do, because this leaning post, maybe I'll put a picture up on the screen.
Is it a little bit big for this one?
No, but it's basic. It's a basic leaning post.
Oh, okay.
So let me pull up the picture of it. This guy. So it also comes with a swim platform, but
I see,
it's
I
like a
see.
contender leaning post. I'll
Right.
put the picture up. But it's really basic. The one that we were gonna build was similar setup.
Do you have photos of the?
No, I'll show you later.
Okay.
So what we were gonna build was essentially, it was like cushion on the base. This is all fiberglass. So fiberglass, pretty much an L up from the ground, and then cushion at the base, cushion for a backrest, and in the back of it, probably like a 6-inch lip, and then rod holders and cup holders in the top of that going out, and then maybe a live well in the back of it.
Right.
Which at this point, since we moved the center console back, we have more room in the front of the boat. So normally, like where the sub is in the boat now,
Yeah.
people build like a little seat with storage underneath, or
Yep.
like a live well there.
Right.
I have the sub there. So I might move that sub and do it in the front.
We could still make seats up front that could contain
Yeah.
stuff like that, but that's usually.
But I think I'd rather just do the front seats on the sides and then live well probably in the back, because then running all the plumbing for it is so much easier just out the back of the boat.
Right.
Which I also want to put a wash on. We have a lot to do this winter.
We
Make
do.
sure to subscribe. We have a hell of a lot coming.
We got a lot to do, especially just on your boat. I'm sure we'll have couple.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? I'm sure we'll still have a bunch of customer boats coming in for the
Yeah.
winter for work.
So not only now with the storage building, we'll have all those boats to service videos on that. I'm sure people are going to drop off like last year. And then, yeah, we have my boat, which we're not going to wait till February to start working on. We're going to probably, I want to say like around Christmas, New Year's, but like maybe even after Thanksgiving. Usually I'm done winterizing by Thanksgiving, actually winterizing, and then I shrink wrap until like December.
Right.
So I'm trying to plan it out to where I'll have a little break afterwards where I can sit and relax, because winterizing kicks me in the nuts. And then we'll get right back to it. Customer boats and the Robalo, which the biggest thing, which I'm excited for, which we need to talk about. What color should we paint the boat? I've had ideas already.
We've
We
talked
didn't
about
get to
this.
it,
I'm
but,
thinking.
like, what are we thinking?
The main thing we've talked about that I'm kind of thinking is I'm liking that dark blue.
Yeah, navy.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, we're not going to do gel coat. We're going to do all grip. So all grip is the acrylic urethane paint, and it's a much simpler process. The prep takes longer, but once you spray it, that's how it stays. We don't have to sand it out and buff it like we would with gel coat.
Right.
So it's going to save a hell of a lot more time. And the hull is really not in bad shape right now. There's a couple like scratches and stuff that we're going to have to fix, and then where it's called print through. So the gel coat's so old that you're starting to see the layers of fiberglass below it. Mm-hmm. So we'll have to sand the whole thing flat, but at that point we'll spray it and it'll be fucking perfect.
So I'm thinking like a dark blue, like a navy, and then I like the idea of like a white or multiple white stripes going up the length.
A common thing that I've seen that I really like on boats, which is the new storage boat that's coming in, they're all white, but they have a navy boot stripe. So the boot stripe runs at the bottom of the boat up to the front.
Okay.
And they do that navy. I've seen them navy with the white boot stripe, and it looks kind of weird, just to me.
Right.
The other thing, like, Nardo Gray is cool, but I feel like I want this boat to be noticeably shiny. So white shines the least. So white's a great color because you don't see the scratches as much.
Right.
Versus like black where it shows everything. Mm-hmm. But also like you can look at it in sunlight and you won't see a reflection. It'll be there, but you just won't notice it as much as like a navy, a black, which I want to do. I would love to spray it in black, but my girlfriend got me those decals, the Robalo ones behind you,
right.
And they're black,
right?
Which we could paint them.
Nothing's stopping us from painting them. This is definitely not the first conversation we've had about what color we should paint this boat.
Yeah, but we need to start kind of solidifying things, thinking about them.
Right, because winter is coming up, and it's coming up fast, very ridiculously fast. This year has flown by.
Yeah, it feels like I was looking through some of my invoices, and I was like these jobs feel like they were yesterday, and they were like literally in March.
Yeah, which was, what is that, 6 months ago? Yeah. Literally half a year ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, now me getting to the age that I am now, where I'm full-time and I'm not in school all the time, when people say life flies by.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
24 years old. I got out of high school 6 years ago.
You started high school 10 years ago.
That's crazy. I've been out of high school for 6 years. 2019, 2025.
I've been out of high school for 5.
That is nuts.
5.5. That's, yeah.
But now look at us, huh?
Podcasting. To our million,
these sick couches.
To our million. I'm so excited about these, dude.
These are nice.
Obviously, I don't know if you guys can see it really well. Right behind me, I think raccoons got into these.
Raccoons chewed up that one.
So they're a bit wet on the inside.
It's because I cleaned them. I scrubbed them.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because this is wet too. I'm like, I don't know.
I scrubbed yours. This one I didn't even clean. It's really dusty.
Do you have a white thing there? Is that like a gray or a white?
I think it's just not sun bleached or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, this one was probably like upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why yours was so dirty.
But yeah, raccoons got in this one. What are all these? Are these pins also the raccoons?
No, that's because it was sitting upside down on gravel.
Oh, okay.
So as the material relaxes, those will go away.
Yeah, hopefully. But these are so nice.
They're so comfortable.
Dude, they are. compared to the fucking stools that we were on before.
Enough with the swearing, Grant. Yeah, but the stools, my back doesn't hurt right now. I feel so much more comfortable. I could talk all day. Maybe we will hit these 3-hour episodes.
Dude, as soon as I sat down in this, I wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Like, that is the first time I ever had that feeling.
So once we get, I'm thinking, we move these upstairs, we'll clean up. I might put some drywall somewhere to kind of close it off.
Yeah.
We'll have some signs in the back of companies that have sent them, like Jasper over there.
Yeah.
We'll have some sweet lighting.
What if I know you want to do the dark hardwood vinyl down here. Mm-hmm. What if because podcast, it's called the engine room. I kind of want to make it either look more
like an
rustic
engine room?
or more rustic.
Oh. Here,
I'm thinking like a brick wall.
Okay, but what I can do in Premiere, green tarp or green screen.
I don't like that.
We're in a ship's engine bay behind us. How cool! You just couldn't wear that color or like any green.
I'll wear this and I'll just be the captain.
How cool would a green screen be though? That'd be cool.
That would be cool. We should what video were we watching where it was the big cargo ship going into port?
Yeah.
And the guy?
Yeah.
We should just put that video on behind us.
Or like up in the bridge.
Maybe that'd be too distracting, but like that'd be funny.
Yeah. No, we'll do something and kind of set it up nice. Get that neon sign like the intro made behind us. I think like dead center with us sitting like this.
We should also do? Have just a chain and like a wooden handle. Air horn. Like a boat air horn. It'd be so fucking loud in here, but that'd be so funny.
Stop swearing.
Oh my god. I can swear every once in a while. What are we? We're at least at the 15-minute mark.
27, buddy. Time is just flying by. I'm telling you, 3-hour episodes.
But
Actually, no, they take a long time to edit.
Yeah, how
A long time. Howdy. Hi, I'm Woody.
Howdy. How
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, the length that we recorded, which the last one...
Well, okay.
The last one was shorter than episode 0, and I feel like we talked longer.
You didn't even edit episode 0.
Yeah, I did.
Not as
I left
much.
my burps, though, which, sorry, guys, about the last episode. I left some burps in there.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, when you went to edit the last one, did you watch through the whole thing, or did you kind of like skip ahead and skip ahead?
No, I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
I had to make sure we
how
didn't
did you
say
leave the
anything.
burps in?
I think I just thought it was funny, or I set a marker to come back to, and I just didn't.
Okay. Or it could have been one of those things where you were talking about something important as you were burping, so you just had to leave it in.
Which I haven't burped yet. So that's a win. Yeah. What else we got? I mean, I'm having the time of my life working on boats every day. We did 2 on the lake this morning. Very nice guys. Got to finish one of them up tomorrow. I have a big video planned to film. I got twin engines, twin 225s to do a full service on. So impellers, oil change, gear oil, fuel filters, kind of all that stuff. So twin engines on that, and then I have a new customer with 2 boats. One of them is a ski boat, one of them is a pontoon. Both have issues. Diagnose both of those. I might do 2 separate videos. I'm just a content monster.
Yeah.
I mean, last week posted 3 videos. Last month posted, I believe it was 7 or 8 videos.
I think you said it was 7, which means we only missed what it would be like one or 2 uploads.
Yeah. So this month I'm definitely going to have probably my biggest month for uploads.
How are we doing on subs?
5,266, baby. We're going up.
Oh, 266? I swear last time we recorded a podcast, we were like...
It was at 51 something.
I don't even think it was at 51 something. I think it was below 5,100.
So we're going slow, but, we're growing.
It's the consistency. We haven't really made...
Okay. Sorry?
We haven't really made like an attempt at a super viral video.
Yeah.
So...
I just hit that ChatGPT one, which is doing better than they have been. I had a little slow spell. You guys weren't watching them that much. Which a lot of you guys came from those videos, which is awesome. But, I mean, I can still keep making those specifically on certain ones. But I want to get into more just like daily repairs and vlogs, because that's something I can do every single day regardless of the boats that are in.
Yeah.
And it seems like the people who do come back and watch them like them. So shout out my dogs. Last month we did 8 videos, which is pretty much 2 a week, 1 short and 1 post. And it says my hard work is paying off. I got 30% more views than usual. And most viewers were new to the channel. 473 likes, 120 shares, 46 comments.
What's your subscription rate? Like all the people that actually watch your videos and compared to those who are subscribed?
Percentage?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, I will find it.
But yeah, I do have another question for you locked and loaded. I'm hoping I don't forget it by the time you find this
Okay, I'm
information.
going to go as quickly as I possibly can.
Or I could hit it now and you can find that information. We can talk about it after. Okay. I'll wait for it.
Where do I find it? Where do I find it?
But yeah, that's something you can kind of start adding to the videos. I know it doesn't really help all that much because I see those. I'll watch a video and it's usually a smaller content creator.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, 98% of you aren't subscribed. And we'll be like,
Yeah.
okay.
89.1% aren't subscribed.
That's actually not a bad ratio.
10.9% are subscribed. And then there is an analytic now. New viewers, 81.8%. Casual viewers, 17.6%. Regular viewers, 0.6%. Shout out my dogs.
0.6%? That's...
Kind of shit.
But shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out my dogs.
We got real ones. I'm hoping Sweden...
I got names in my head right now. Maverick, Dynamic Boating. Shout out my dogs. Maverick, I found out he responded to my comment. He is just out of high school, or just getting out of high school, young guy.
Okay.
Does the same thing, boat repair. Cool dude.
Where's he out of, do you know?
I believe he said Virginia. I want to say Virginia.
Does he know? Is the guy who's selling you all that, or giving you all that shit, his dad?
Yeah, that would be sweet. You had your comment?
Maybe it's Maverick that kind of, since he's searching up boat repair on YouTube, maybe in Virginia.
Get me down there in Virginia.
Maybe he's kind of directing all those people from Virginia up to here.
Yeah, Vermont. Sorry, my bad,
Vermont.
dog. My bad.
So then what we just talked about was
Senior in high
completely
school.
wrong.
Going to college for ocean engineering. Shout out my dog.
He's kind of basically starting where you started all this.
Yeah, and you're going to be great, Maverick. You had a
Especially
comment. Question.
I was going to say, especially up in Vermont, I feel like nothing goes on over there.
Yeah.
So-
Saltwater.
Is it saltwater? Do they have lakes too?
Probably.
Do they even have a coast?
There's lakes everywhere.
Vermont doesn't have a coast.
I don't have a fucking clue.
Vermont does not have a coast. I know that for a fact. But in terms of outboards and inboards,
Yeah.
which one do you prefer to work on?
In the beginning, I would always say outboards because they're so much easier.
Yeah.
I love inboards now that I know how to work on them, but
Yeah.
there was a time where I didn't. So it was like looking at an alien when I opened up an engine bay. Now that I understand everything, I almost prefer the inboards. To me, outboards are definitely easier, but in a different way, because in outboard, you're at the back of the boat, pop the cowling off, everything's right there. Inboard, sometimes you're in a little hole trying to do stuff, but also like it's bigger. I think most of the time they have more power compared to outboards,
Right.
especially when you get into like diesel inboards. But most of the diesel inboards, you're in a big ass engine room, everything's right there. It's kind of nice. Yeah, but what did you ask? If I preferred working on it?
Like which one? Yeah, which one do you prefer working on? I'd say in terms of how easy. Or
I prefer direct drive inboard because there's no lower unit, no drive, none of that stuff going on.
Right.
It's literally engine and transmission in the middle of the boat, as God intended. Not a backwards V drive in the back of the boat with transmission, then V drive.
I think for me, I mean, I don't really work on them as much as you do, but just visually,
Yeah.
it's an inboard would be way easier. Just because like you see the engine, you can kind of figure out where things are. You can do that on an outboard as well, but in outboards, they're set vertical.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
an outboard's a whole different setup.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like on the bigger motors, they're packing so much shit into a small little cowling.
Yeah.
It is hard to get to certain things, but for the most, like going to service an outboard, I guess like a Volvo stern drive, you go to do an impeller on it, it's 4 bolts and a plate versus any outboard. You have to drop the lower unit out, take everything off,
Yeah.
put it back on. Like oil changes on them, like the Yamahas give you that drain plug right at the back. Same with the Mercs. Drain the oil out, close it, pop the filter off. Most of the time the filter's dry, so you don't have to deal with the mess. And then fill it up, you're done. Spark plugs right there on the back of the motor.
So they both have their pros and cons to
Yeah.
different things that you're going to be doing to them.
Yeah.
Because for me, like you said, you started outboards and then you go to inboards and there's a different alien.
Yeah.
For me, like I know what an engine looks like, so I'd see an inboard and I'd be like, oh, this is very clearly an engine. Like I could probably, with help, point out where things are. But one of your videos when we were tearing apart your other E-Tech engine, I'm pretty sure I asked you like 6 times. I'm like, oh, it's like up and down.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
like,
you didn't get the concept
Yeah.
of it. It's essentially like that's a V6, but vertically.
Yeah.
So where like your fan and radiator would have been on top, and
Yeah.
then your transmission would have been down below.
right.
I mean, it's cool, especially on the 2-strokes where you don't have an oil pan. Like, I mean, the most common thing on cars is like oil pan gasket leaking for oil leaks. Whereas if you had that in a 4-stroke, you'd have to pull the power head off to get to it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stupid. But they really don't leak. I don't know where I was going with that comparison.
I also just looked over at the camera. I stick out like a sore thumb.
I gotta stop sitting on this side or stop wearing black because I blend in with my toolbox back here.
Yeah, that you want to. I don't want to switch sides. It'd feel weird at this point.
No, yeah, this is my side.
But yeah, I just got off of work. I asked him. I was like, "So, should I go home, change, and then come all the way out here, or should I just come straight from work?" And he was like, "Less driving. Just come straight from work." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, no one cares how you look. One of these episodes, I think the next one, we're gonna go through all of my comments, or I'll go through my comments ahead of time, and we'll just find like either shitty comments or just like mean ones. But like, there's some, which granted, there's not a lot comparatively to like how many comments I have on older videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But some of them are just like funny. But then shout out to my dogs, because some of my guys will like, if I haven't responded, they'll respond to the dude's comment just shitting on him.
I get it so much at work. Like you can imagine a fucking blue collar construction job. People will shit on you all day, every day, no
You get
matter
used to it.
no matter what you wear. So you definitely get used to it. It's just seeing it as a comment from someone you don't know.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is really funny. But yeah, it's thank you for commenting just for algorithm purposes.
Yeah.
Like,
thanks for the view. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that shares us to more people, and we enjoy having you here and enjoying what we make.
Look at this. Also from a pontoon.
Oh, so now we're drinking alcohol on the podcast.
It's not alcohol. No raccoon turds on here, so that's a win.
I'm sure we'll find some.
What other upgrades have we made? Move the toolboxes over there.
Oh, this floor.
Yeah, this is
This
sweet.
floor is huge.
It changes the look of it. It looks nice.
It's a bit dirty, but like you can't really keep
No.
those squares clean. So
Yeah, standing in front of the bench definitely helps out with that. I don't know, man. I'm excited for this next month. I think September is going to be a big month for us.
I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to help you a lot more in the wintertime.
Yeah,
'Cause
especially when you slow down.
My boss did ask me to help with plowing this winter.
Plowing, schmowing.
Well, plowing only happens when it snows.
Exactly.
And snowing is also a pain in the ass for this shit because you're not going to be hauling a boat when it's snowing outside.
Yeah, but we could plan it out. What I kind of want to do is pull however many boats out of storage like the week before, and then those boats that are finished, move them out like as I'm swapping them out. So then we have kind of by Friday, we'll have new boats in here, and then our Thursday will probably go down to 4 days a week. We'll have new boats in here for the next week, and then just kind of keep doing that. So that'll be good. I'm excited for that. And then with the storage building, we can keep this pretty empty. So then we have room for all of the YouTube activities in here.
Did you put that up too?
I just hung that one today.
Okay.
Jasper Engines.
Yeah.
Shout out my dogs. Just got one. If you guys are in Wisconsin, need a motor. This is not a paid advertisement. But
Order them through us.
I literally, yeah, exactly. Ordered it today. It's going to be here tomorrow. And then Sunday, going to try and one day it.
How heavy are these?
They're kind of heavy. They're plastic on the underside, but the total weight is kind of heavy.
Yeah. It's probably all this fucking the vinyl and all the the foam. That's probably the heavy part.
Probably foam and then plastic. They are really cool though. Like we have literally the front half of a pontoon.
Yeah.
And I do have the rear ones, so like we could literally make a whole pontoon upstairs.
We don't even need the whole pontoon upstairs. You know what would be really funny though? We kind of smack this into the wall.
Yeah.
And then we get the sides. You know
Like the rails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the walls and like all the metal things, so it actually looks like a pontoon.
Have somebody paint on the wall.
Like one of the lakes
really
around here.
realistic, like the rest of the pontoon and then the water.
We don't even need the rest of the pontoon.
That'd be sweet. But I do want to put this up against the wall and then have that kind of decorated so it looks cooler.
Well, what are you thinking? Like that in the corner? Or are you thinking like...
I'm thinking these two on that wall. So like put up some drywall so it's like flat white. And we could even like kind of extend it this way if we needed to, but I don't want to.
Okay, but what do you think? Like this end is facing...
Yeah, flat up against the wall.
Okay.
So then we have the length of this.
So the camera would be facing...
And then maybe like we can spread them out a little further. And then like have a coffee table. In the middle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do feel a little bit close, because if a table in here would be... I mean, this is probably about how close they are in a pontoon.
No, they're a little further.
A little bit further?
Probably like 6-7 inches further spread.
Okay, that's not bad though. But what we can do is literally just like, I don't know how thick that flooring is upstairs, but we could get like one of those like boat tables.
Oh yeah, put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Make it look like a real. I think this was my best idea. Because we're a boat podcast sitting in a boat.
Well, I didn't even think of those, because I know that you said that you had these kind of stored away because they had... Is this also the part of that pontoon that had flipped, or is this just something different? Because
these are raccoon damaged boats from
Okay.
sitting in storage that we fully replaced.
So, but yeah,
Someone's going to be listening to this. Before you even think about shitting on me, I have full permission to take these.
he did. I believe the original conversation was, I don't care what you do with them, just get rid of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what's...
That was also said to me today. Yeah, so that's exciting. We also have the storage in here. Like maybe one day we wear life jackets.
For the podcast?
Yeah, we wear life jackets. I think it would be cool. Those ugly ass square ones too.
What about the ones that that one of those that bartender gave us? The bright pink one? The really small ones?
Bartender gave us life jackets?
Yeah, they're in her garage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we threw them out because we don't really have any need for those.
Yeah.
But like...
I have a bimini too. Set up a bimini over us.
Dude! This could be so cool.
That's what you guys have to look forward to in the future.
We can either split this up into seasons where we're just kind of have it shittily put together now.
Shittily.
You love that I use the word shittily, and I use it so often. But I swear to God, shittily is a word.
Yeah, but I mean, this podcast isn't going anywhere. Even if it gets 138 views. Next time, it's going to get 139 views.
And it's just going to keep going up.
By episode 1,000, we'll be in business. But I like this. I'm going to keep going regardless of how many views it gets because, I mean, it's a third post every week.
It's a third post every week. It also just helps us share things that we got going on. Maybe if we want to talk about other shit as well.
If one guy comments saying that he likes it, I'm going to keep doing it. Literally one guy commenting.
He's talking to you guys. He's talking to you. I don't know who watches these all the way through. The guy who was working on what was he working on? Did he say an 88?
88 special.
So what's the deal with one of them?
It's a V4, old Evinrude.
Oh, it's an Outboard?
Pretty much the same as my 85 that I had growing up. V4. Don't know if it's electric shift or not, but they just tuned her up a little bit. Bigger jets, 88 horsepower.
I was going to say, special.
2-stroke. All right, let's think of something new. We're talking about the podcast too much. Setting things up. We circled back on that like twice already.
What, setting things? I mean, we're still only on episode 2. I'm sure we'll get so used to this that like it's just the podcast. We don't need to talk about it.
Real.
So I'm sure we'll think about other things.
Got a mini fridge in here.
I saw that too.
That is literally so goated.
Is it
cold water?
Yeah.
And it's quiet. I have a big project coming up.
Do you?
Yep. I need to build it's not a regular pontoon trailer. It's technically a tri-toon trailer.
Okay.
So essentially, I did some drawings and did some pricing on it. It's gonna be around $900 some in just steel alone. It's gonna be made out of steel so I can weld it. But essentially, there's two skinny frames going down. They're 46 inches apart, so they're kind of skinny.
Right.
That's how these pontoon trailers are. And then the axles, the spring mount's 46, and then the hub face is 61. So it's a really skinny trailer. I've been looking at buying one. I need a pontoon trailer because a lot of customers around here, they own these pontoons. They've never had a trailer for them, so they rely on someone else to pull them in and out. I definitely need one. I have a lot of customers. I even have boats going into our storage that don't have trailers.
Yeah.
So how they work is you have the skinny trailer that's taller, but you can either have it on a winch, have it hydraulically controlled, or just like a hand winch.
That's what I was going to ask you.
But they drop backwards. They're called scissor lift cantilever lifts. They drop down so you can drop the pontoon on the ground, pull it out, and then just kind of do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to build is a tri-toon trailer, which I haven't seen one for rent around here. People rent these out.
Okay.
So I'll probably do the same thing while I'm not using it. But it's going to be 2x4, 3/16 inch steel frame rails. But what I'm going to do, everyone around here has a 20-foot trailer. Nobody has them for bigger boats. The total length will probably be 27 feet. The actual deck is going to be 24. So I can get some big ass boats on there. That's going to be a big thing. But I like that there's crossbars towards the front, but nothing else. So that way you can have that third pontoon going down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll be able to rent out a tri-toon trailer, and then I can do any pontoon I want with it. So $900 some in steel, another $900 for the axle kit, which comes with axles, springs, tires, everything I need. And I'm going to be welding it right here and on the channel.
I was going to say, that's going to be a video coming up pretty soon.
It's a lot of welding. But I forgot how much I loved welding until I put that gantry together. That's this Friday's video.
Well, you said when you were working on this Maxim trailer, you said you fucking hated it for a second because it's been so long.
Yeah, but now that I'm used to it. And so I didn't really clean that up as well as I should have. And I was like, is it the welder that's kind of welding like shit? I just didn't clean it up well enough.
Or is it the welder that's welding like shit?
Nah, I stacked some dimes on that gantry. The problem is the whole time I was doing it, I was running an extension cord, but the extension cord has a built-in 10 amp breaker, but it's on a 20 amp outlet. Mm-hmm. So I would weld like 3-4 inches and it would just blow the breaker.
Well,
so that sucked. I couldn't get a constant bead, but still you can start stop. I'm excited for this pontoon trailer. I've been thinking about it nonstop. It's going to be heavy duty. It's 2x4 square tube. It's going to be 3/16.
It's going to be heavy.
Oh yeah, it will be heavy. But I cannot risk dumping a pontoon on the road. So what I think I'm going to design is on top of the 2x4 base crossbars, or frame of the trailer, there's going to be 2 tabs that come up. And then there's going to be 2x2 square tubing coming straight off of that. So how it's going to mount is a bolt through the middle. So that way it can pivot on it on both sides. So that's how it kind of lays down into itself. And then you drop the pontoon on the ground. So it'll be winched up and down that top deck. And then we'll lock it in. I just need to make sure it'll be solid enough. No left and right play that the pontoon's going to like shift to one side and roll it.
Yeah.
But I have the designs and I took measurements on the one that we did have, the hydraulic one. So I know exactly what it needs to be.
Are you planning on using hydraulic for that one?
This is going to be, at first it'll be a hand winch.
Yeah.
So it goes winch to pulley, back to the top deck. Mm-hmm. And then it gives you like a 3-to-1, so it's easy to pull up and down.
Yeah.
But eventually you can replace that with an electric winch. So then it's just, you hit the button, pulls it up or drops it down. So for now, I'm going to have a very muscular right arm.
Yep, gotta work smarter than harder though.
just got to remind myself of the dog that I am.
Also, don't forget the electrical. You need lights on there.
Yeah, that's easy. I love doing lighting. And with those 2x4 square tubes, I have the channel all the way down. So just run a fish tape down it, pull the wire through. All LEDs on it. People are going to like that.
Setting this up was a little bit of a disaster. Setting this episode of the podcast up.
Why?
Because, well, look at the state of me. I come from work.
And?
What do you mean, and?
I just worked all day.
I mean, yeah, but like you kind of look normal. Plus, this is like.
This is you.
Well, this is me outside of this.
Do you have something to look pretty for?
No, but I guarantee if I was working on boats, I wouldn't be wearing chartreuse. Petition in the comments for Teo to force me to wear chartreuse t-shirts while I work on his boats.
If you made it this far, comment yes or no if you give a flying fuck what Grant looks like. Bruh.
No way your phone died.
My phone died.
Well, we're at 53.
Let's run it. Yeah, but like, no one cares.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What do I need to do to prepare for fishing this weekend? Need to get new line on the rods. Need to pick up some lures. Flicker shads.
Flick
I'm running the
what are you
15
trying to
to
flick?
20 flicker shads. Shut up.
Flick your what?
15 to 20 foot deep flicker shads. I'm going to be trolling those. That whole channel's 30 feet. They're going to be sitting mid-water column. They're just going to be shaking their little tails down there.
I need to learn to fish, too. That's something that I got to do.
You should come with. Oh, wait, I'm going to be in Barcelona for 2 weeks. You know what a chore it was to get this little bastard here to film this podcast?
That's what I was saying before.
He said, oh, I'm busy. I was going to type this up, but I'll say it now to you in front of everyone.
Okay.
It's going to get serious.
Okay.
I spent 2 solid years giving up my nights, working after work.
Oh, I was planning on
I
coming
had
today.
a full-time job, and then I went above and beyond after. Your excuse? I work all day. I don't work for you full-time. What
That
kind of
wasn't my
bullshit
excuse.
is that? That's what you said.
No, I asked you Wednesday. I literally asked you Wednesday, do you want me to come in?
You said, the last text that you sent where I stopped responding was, I don't work for you full-time.
That is completely
What
false.
a slap in the face.
That is I'm actually going to read these. I'm pretty sure I offered to come in for the podcast, but you were doing something. I have to scroll through everything that you sent me today.
I sacrificed.
Oh, this was Tuesday. So I should preface that. Today's Wednesday, or yesterday was Wednesday. I don't know why I didn't show up Wednesday.
Yeah, this guy doesn't show up.
Oh, it's because someone else was here.
I was home by 1:30 that day.
Yeah. Oh, so now it's me.
came back.
It's me giving up on the pod.
Yeah, I would have came back.
So Tuesday, I literally offered to come and film the podcast, and he goes, "I already used both SD cards. We probably shouldn't, unless today's the only day you can." Which I said,
Tuesday.
"No, I'll figure out a day," and I figured out today. And what time is it? 5:49, which isn't even that late.
Exactly. It's
Usually,
early.
this is when I'm getting off.
You're
And
all
even if I
worried.
was getting off right now, I still would have came here to film this. Because you know what? I don't work tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm driving down to O'Hare.
Tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
What time are you leaving?
7 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're off all day?
Well, we have to get down. The kid that I'm going with, he really wants to get down there early, because I believe in airport theory. If any of you know what airport
know
theory
what that
is,
is.
it means you could get to the airport 1 hour before your flight starts boarding, and you'll still make your flight no problem.
Real.
I think airport theory is you can get to the airport 30
But they say
minutes.
international 3 hours before, domestic 2 hours before.
Right, just to be comfortable.
We always show up, like when we go to Florida and stuff, we probably get there,
Cut that out. Hey, Teo.
we probably get there like an hour and a half, 2 hours before. But I love sitting in the airport because that's when I get my shit done when I'm editing, fucking there and on the plane.
I don't have to worry about any of that. But
So what time are you driving with him?
yeah, we're planning on.
Is he cool?
Yeah, I mean, I've been friends with him since high school.
Well, we need a second episode of the podcast. Hit it on the way down. He can walk on the treadmill.
What do you mean hit it on the way down?
Like either in the morning or while you're on your way down. Just leave a little earlier, stop here.
Oh,
leave
well,
down.
we're leaving at 1.
PM?
Yeah.
No, because I'm going to be gone in the morning.
Yeah.
That won't work. I have to work. Some of us work for a living. Don't look at that light, because my eyes, I'm seeing
Dude, yeah,
stars.
I mean, that, oh, fuck. Now you made me do it. You can't say something because I'm going to do it. But, when I said, when I had told him, he's the only, like, real person that I've told that, like, we're doing a podcast. I was out with a bunch of my guys.
What, are you embarrassed?
Doing trivia night. No.
Grant's embarrassed.
I've told so many people that we're doing a podcast, but...
You just said he's the only guy that you've told.
When we first started it.
Oh.
Like, when we were doing episode 0, like, when we were, like, first, like, kind of just getting into it. I was like, I gotta stop saying, like... I was talking to him, and I said, yeah, I'm going... I also have to stop saying, I'm going to help my friend film a podcast. And he looked at me and goes, that's actually pretty cool. That's who I'm going with.
Shout out my dog.
I don't know if he'd be okay with being on the podcast. That might be a different story.
No, he'd be our cameraman over there.
But the thing is, with these, it's really hard to have a guest with these unless we're going to look at the back of their head.
No, because we could, I'll just grab another one. The second row back there. Or we could put one across the middle.
We could.
So the second seat that's in there, the flat one,
Yeah.
in my boat, that is off of one of the other couches.
One of the other couches.
That's
Oh,
what-
on
that's
this
what it came
on this
from.
boat.
Yeah.
Okay. We're probably also coming up on where you have to either hit record again or something like that, because we're getting pretty close to an hour total.
No, because I got up before and got my...
Oh, did you stop
I
recording?
stopped and started.
Oh yeah, then we should be fine. But yeah, we're not doing like a park and sleep and fly. We're literally just driving down, parking at one of the airport lots, and getting a shuttle to the airport from there and leaving.
10 days in Spain.
If any of you have watched this far and care about my personal well-being in Spain, leave a comment on something I should do, something I should visit.
They're not going to see this. Well, this one goes out Sunday. I guess you'll still be there.
I'll
You're
be
not gonna
there.
get to talk about it for another 2 weeks.
What, how my trip went?
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean,
No!
this weekend, I'm coming back on Sunday.
This one goes out this Sunday.
Next, we could record next Sunday and you just put it up late as fuck.
Yeah, no, the next Sunday will go up next Sunday.
Right. I get home on Sunday.
So this one's this Sunday, next Sunday. Yeah, so the following Sunday we don't have one.
I'm confused where this is going. What do you mean?
So, like, if you came back and we recorded...
This one's going up when I'm in Spain.
Yeah.
If we record on Sunday when I get back, we'll have one
You're
for
gone
the
for
next...
10 days. This one's going up in 3 days.
Yeah.
The next weekend
I'm
we don't
already going to
have
be in
anything-
Spain for 2 days,
I
3
know.
days.
The next weekend we don't have anything for yet.
Right.
If we recorded one tomorrow, we would. The next weekend is when you come back.
No.
You're going for 10 days, aren't you?
This coming Sunday?
Oh, you're going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to be out for 2 weeks.
No.
I don't go on vacations less than 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, technically...
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I come back on Sunday, but our plane lands in Chicago at like 6, 7 o'clock.
It's going to be a 1 a.m. post Monday morning.
Any of you dogs out there up at 1 a.m. on Monday morning?
Actually, all of my viewers from like Sweden and shit.
That would be perfect for them, yeah. But yeah, if anybody has suggestions for me in Spain, if anybody wants to watch it this far, I'm flying into Barcelona. We're staying there for 3 days. Then we're taking a train down to Valencia. We're staying there for 2 or 3 days. I think it's like 2.5 days because the train ride we get in like midday. And then we're taking another train from Valencia to Madrid. And then we're in Madrid for like 2.5, 3 days. And then we fly out of Madrid back to...
Chirac.
back to Chicago. But yeah, I was talking to my boss today, and he was making sure that's still on. That'd be pretty embarrassing if it was if I was mute. But I was talking to my boss today, and he's like,
You can keep
pictures
yapping.
or there wasn't or
it didn't happen.
yeah. So he also in the same sentence as sharing is caring.
Men.
Blue collar specifically.
Just men.
Construction workers. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I've never traveled without my family before. Besides,
It's your first time in Europe too, isn't it?
I've never been over the pond or across the pond, I guess, but that's usually technically when you go to the UK. Across the pond, innit?
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my boat, launch it in Lake Michigan,
Yeah.
go through all the locks and everything, get to the ocean. I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
It's probably like 3 days on the old Robalo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mosquito!
You literally need to. You're not gonna be able to bring Abby because you're literally just gonna have. It's gonna be. You're gonna have to fill that thing with fuel.
But
and
I'm alone.
right. And it's.
What I'm gonna do?
You're
is
gonna
I'm
have an
fill-
extra like 20 jugs of fuel.
I'm gonna fill the bilge with fuel. We're gonna be sitting at like the transom's gonna be at water level,
Yeah, until you hit that hurricane that's out there right now.
going right through the eye of it.
Is that hurricane still out there?
I have no clue.
Is that gonna fuck with my trip?
Probably not.
I don't know. I'd look at the
There
radar.
was there was a meme that was so funny. It was like you know how on the flights they have the pictures of the plane's track, and it was like say Chicago to Spain, but it curves up
Yeah.
to go over. The guy was like, "Why don't we just go straight there? Wouldn't it be faster?"
Yeah. Also, the jet stream runs up there, so even if it's a little bit out of the way, it's not, because technically that's the fastest way to get there. But even if that is a little bit out of the way, there's really high winds that run up there, so that pushes you so much faster. So I don't know if it's quicker on the way home or quicker on the way back, but all I do know is that when we leave Madrid, it's going to be 4 p.m., and when we land in Chicago, it's going to be 6 p.m.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how aircraft mechanics do it. Like, you think about some of the stuff that we do in here.
Yeah.
Like, even rebuilding an engine, it seems like following torque procedures and torque spec is like stiff. Like, you could definitely get away without doing it. Like, if you just run everything tight. Mm-hmm. Like, when you get to aircraft, you got to safety wire everything. And I've met a couple of dudes that were aircraft mechanics. Safety wire everything, torque everything like fucking 40 times. We would not do well in aircraft mechanics.
I'm pretty sure we'd service one plane and it would fall out of the sky.
You hear me like, oh, you guys hear that? Beep, 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 beep. The fake torque wrench.
But yeah, we've been, this is going to be my first time on vacation.
Alone?
Internationally. Because I've gone to Nashville with you guys. I've been to...
I don't consider Nashville a vacation.
I mean, it's 9 hours away. Drive
It's not
time.
a vacation unless there's a beach.
I mean, to each their own when it comes to
To
vacation.
me, Nashville's work, dude. We gotta drive down. I'm tired. Then I'm forced to drink all night.
Forced.
Oh my god.
Forced.
Okay, so last time we went, I can't remember. Did I really get plowed? Because I know the time before, I got, like, absolutely plowed.
See, that time I don't think we got it too bad. But that night we were on the rooftop bar at Luke Bryan's.
Oh,
At the club.
Yeah.
The club really got us because we were pretty far gone.
Yeah, but I was sweating it out up there.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was kind of okay.
I'm pretty sure I pissed somebody off somehow and a drink ended up down my back.
Really?
Yeah. But it felt good because, I mean, it's just really, it's alcohol. Like, what's it going to do?
You're all sticky and shit.
I mean, it didn't really feel, it was cold though. And being on the dance floor surrounded by all those people, it got hot.
That was fun, but way too short, dude. One full day there, and then we got to drive back the next day.
Whose idea was that?
Probably mine, because I
No,
couldn't get off work for another day. Now I can take whenever I want off.
I was going to say, you know whose idea?
Yeah, that was in English.
You know whose idea that was? Not yours, but the company you used to work for. It was their idea.
Yeah, that was bullshit. To be fair, I never let them know that I was going on vacation until like the week before.
Oh, well, you're a fucking idiot.
I never did.
We had that plan for how long? To be fair, you also bought the Airbnb the week of,
Real.
which we didn't even
Okay,
get
so
the
first
Airbnb
of all, I
we
booked
wanted.
the wrong one.
Yeah.
I booked it like 8 miles away, and then I realized it while I was taking a shit the next morning.
No, I texted you.
No, because I was taking a shit the next morning, and I looked at the address of it, just seeing where it was, and I was like, oh, fuck, this isn't on Broadway.
Hey, don't swear. But yeah,
I think we should have an episode where we drink every time you say
They can do that at home. That's
would
that's
be
the drinking
proud.
game. I'm just not used to being on. I almost said computer. I'm not used to being on camera all the time and talking in front of people. I literally failed speech class in high school, not because I couldn't talk,
can tell.
just I couldn't talk in front of people, or not speech, public speaking. Couldn't do it.
That was a class in your high school?
Yeah. Well,
Didn't work.
what I literally just said I failed. I dropped out of that class because I was failing, and my guidance counselor said, "Yeah, get a new class." I was like, "Okay," but they told us to take public speaking. You were waiting for it too.
Grant, you're ruining this.
They told us to take public speaking because it was a mandatory credit to take in college. So I didn't take public speaking, and I just went with the flow for the rest of high school with whatever I needed to. Literally scraped by, not grade-wise, but credits-wise. I mean, isn't that what everybody does in high school?
My mic was inside of my shirt.
That didn't answer my question.
I forgot what your question was.
I'm so glad that you listened to me. What's the point of this podcast? As soon as we start talking about things that aren't boats, he just loses all interest. I said, isn't that what everybody does in high school? Squeak by on credits. They don't go overboard.
But I was above and beyond in high school.
Yeah? Were you actually?
No. I think I finished with like a 3.8. I was smart, but
That's actually not bad. I don't
just didn't
remember.
apply myself.
I think I was a 3.3.
I have no clue how long it's been, nor do I care. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, because now you're a drink and a half in.
No, because I'm on a couch and my
Dude,
back doesn't hurt, dude.
These are literally a game changer.
If it comes down to it and Abby like kicks me out, I'm sleeping here.
You could sleep on this.
Yes. Should we talk about what happened when you walked in here and you went?
Dude, okay, first of all, I walk in here, I bust the door open, I go, oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid, man. And then I had to piss so bad because it was after work. And I walk in, I gagged so hard. And I'm like, dude, when were you last in here? I don't think
The fan doesn't work in the bathroom, so if you close the door, it'll stay like that all day.
Yeah, I was like, when was the last time you were in here? It was like probably 30 minutes ago. I'm like, you didn't want to like tell me?
You either close the door and don't have the shop smell like it, or you open it and let the whole shop smell like it.
Just get Febreze.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Oh my
I was
God.
crying. My neighbors are being noisy. They've been rearranging the entire outside this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what it's going to look like.
There's going to be cars, and we're not going to be able to leave. We're going to have to record a 3-hour podcast.
I'm down. I think we should have another one right after this.
We could, but we're going to have to we don't have any questions from viewers in that one then.
I'll make the questions.
Should I chat GPT some questions?
Next episode, yeah. That, and then the next episode will be reading comments.
Do you actually want to hit another episode after this?
I kind of do, because then we're done.
Do we have enough SD card space?
Yeah, I have the other one still.
Is that empty?
The other one's not empty, but it's got room.
Okay.
But I feel like every podcast does that, reads comments. But like, I think it would be funny.
Funny for what?
Like reading the comments.
I mean, we did that.
No, dickhead.
Oh, like comments on like old videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
should we
comments?
Should we do
stuff.
that on the next
Yeah,
podcast?
like mean comments.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny. What are we at?
We are at 1 hour 12.
Damn. This one flew by, dude.
That one did go very
I do
quick.
need to plug my phone in.
Yeah, go do that now. And I will fill them in with how my life's been going. It really hasn't. Like, this is like what you guys see here this is what I do.
I couldn't be more comfortable.
We've been actually for work. We've been working for the city of Milwaukee, cleaning up like maybe 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
You could be here working on boats, but you're picking up trash out of Milwaukee.
We're doing the city a favor.
I'll hire you full time right now if you quit your job tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Don't tempt me.
Cut. With the money that's coming in from all these storage boats,
Nah.
I can afford it.
Should we wait out winter first?
Resume. Yes. All right, you tell them how life's been going. I need to plug my phone in so I don't get yelled at.
Yeah, your girlfriend's gonna be like,
Cut!
well, we're not allowed to talk about your girlfriend? Why aren't you texting me? But yeah, all right, now that that's figured out,
We're back.
I don't know where I was going with that.
All right, let's finish up this episode. If you guys want to see more, stay tuned for next week. This is all going on the Bush Fishing YouTube, so obviously we're going to have at least 2 videos going up during the week on boat repairs. Next week, I definitely have a engine rebuilding video going up. And then next week in the podcast, we're going to read some mead comments. I'm going to keep on drinking, so it's going to be real fun.
Yeah, next podcast is a week for you guys. It's going to be about 10 minutes for us, if that.
Don't tell them our secrets.
We
But-
literally talked about it in this podcast.
Maybe not the next one, but the podcast after. We'll have a whole new setup. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions on stuff you want us to talk about, comment down below. If you guys have any suggestions on what we should do with this place, how to set it up, what you guys want to see in the background, literally comment. You could say that you want
Like
a
anything.
smiley face in the back, and I'll put it up. It just takes one comment. If one guy comments saying that he wants something and nobody else does, I'm going to do what that guy wants.
Just don't ask for something ridiculous, like a elephant playing soccer carrying a giraffe on his back.
Or do it, and I'll put it up behind us.
For the whole podcast,
Yeah.
please don't do that.
So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. He appreciates you.
Who said that? I'm kidding. I appreciate you guys.
And make sure to stay tuned and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.